And good evening, everyone. Welcome to Alumni Stadium on the campus of Kean University as we get set for men's lacrosse action.
Defense,
The
freshman number 14, Andrew Swartz.
Bears from SUNY Potsdam,
number 17, Pat Nealon.
State University of New York.
On defense, sophomore number 21,
Potsdam.
Jeff Love.
They are 3-1 on the season, while the Cougars come in with a record of 6-1. This is
freshman number 29, Matt Kennedy.
a non-conference game.
Senior number 32, Stefan Silva. The head coach of the Bears is Rick Berman.
The playing conditions today pretty good here as we start the evening here in Union. 54 degrees at game time. Of course, the winds are ever present here at the Alumni Stadium. 16 miles per hour.
Number 11, Russell King.
Northwest. Going to be gusts as we always do. They see the Cougars as they head out onto the field. Get ready here. Kelly Shiner and his squad getting set for this contest. The Cougars are 4-0 here at Alumni Stadium this season. They're 2-0 in away games on neutral fields, which was an opener for them. They lost, so they are 0-1. This Potsdam team, just their 5th game of the season. They are 1-1 at home, and they're undefeated so far, 2-0 on the road, as the two teams need to shake hands before the opening face-off. Cougars come off the 18-9 victory over DeSales University. That was this past Friday. In fact, the Cougars have run off 6 straight victories since that opening day loss. So here we go. The Potsdam Bears in the maroon. They will go on the attack first for this contest. Tallies in between the pipes for the Cougars to start things off. The junior goalkeeper from Ambler, Pennsylvania. Morrell was in control there. Now they take it back behind the goal. 15-minute quarters. It ends collegiate lacrosse. So the Cougar goaltender, and there's the shot there that's bounced past the goal. Jared Flatt, number 7, took that shot. For the Bears, they will keep possession. Play these games before the sun goes down. So the sun's setting. The way that the Cougars are defending in this first period puts the sun right in the eyes of the goalkeeper, so we'll keep an eye on that. There's a shot. Just as I say that, Dino makes a nice save. The opening minutes of the first quarter. Men's lacrosse action here at Alumni Stadium. Urkel brings it in on the attack for the Cougars. You can see the sun-bathed field here that the Cougars will be looking right into that sun. This is John Marcelli, who's in control. And shot by Clifford. And nice save there by Solma. Away with it. The Bears to clear it out. Finally get it across midfield. So they are back on the attack here against the Cougars. SUNY Athletic Conference. Cougars in the Skyline Conference. Neither team has played a conference opponent as of yet. Cougars will get their conference schedule in April. They're knocked away there. It's been picked up again by the Bears. With 3 minutes in to the first. One more game before conference play. It'll be on Saturday afternoon here for the Cougars, and now Ida College will be here to take on the Cougars for a 2 o'clock start. Tried to pass that one in the middle. Loose ball there and picked up by the Cougars. John Amalfi there to pick up the ground ball. So the turnover gives it to the Cougars. This is Burkle. And so the Cougars will wrap it around. As I say, it is hard for the players. Tough looking up from the press box down on the field. But this is Marcelli in control for the Cougars. As again, they will get it behind the net. Marcelli now trying to get inside there. That one looked like that bounced off the goalkeeper. Sean Boble had an opportunity there. Number 8 for the Cougars. So still no score. Cougars and Bears. They're at Alumni Stadium. Marcelli looking for some room. Finds it and scores. Oh, no, that hit off the goalkeeper. I thought that one had gotten by him. Ball will go over to the Bears. Thought that they had gotten that ball through. So we're 5 minutes in, still no score. Cougars on the attack. Got to send it back behind. There's a nice pass to Clifford. And the ball knocked away from him. And the Bears will take over. Bears will move it downfield. Open shot there. That'll go wide. Pat Bonifetti, a freshman for the Bears. Not able to connect on that shot. Parada in control for the Cougars. Loses his footing there. Is able to get it away. Sheehan. And now I believe we're going to get our first timeout of the game. Will be called by Potsdam. So the Bears call time. 9:02 to play in the first. No score. Cougars will be in possession. Across the field, Mike Sheehan number 12, will put the ball back in play for the Cougars. Officials now restart the clock. 9 minutes to play in the first quarter. Still no score. Cougars in their home white and taking on the Bears from Potsdam. There's a nice pass, and that time we'll see the score. Sean Bubble, the senior from Clifton, New Jersey, gets the first score of the game for the Cougars. So Spacial gets the assist on the play. And the Cougars on the board first. Bobble's 17th goal of the season. Rich Chaffis, the top goal scorer, he has 21 for the Cougars, go with 13 assists. Brad Mills with 18 goals and 5 assists, and Bobble now with 17 goals and 2 assists. So the Cougars draw first blood. Now they're back on offense again. Spacial had it now. This is Parada. Parada can't find enough space there. Now Sheffitz scooped that one in, a score for the Cougars. Rich Sheffitz, the junior from Fairlawn. And it's 2-0 Cougars. I was just mentioning Sheffitz as the top scorer. That's his 22nd goal of the season. 13 assists for 35 points. And it's a 2-0 lead for the Cougars. Cougars now have outscored their opponents 21-11 during periods number 1. And again, they control the face-off. So the Cougars back on the attack. Bubble and Sheffitz with scores. And we are going to get a timeout called by the Cougars. 7:36 left in the first. And the Cougars with 2-0 lead. Cougars with a 2-0 lead for Shelly Shiner as we are in the first quarter. They will put the ball in play in back of the goal, and we're back in action here. The Cougars and Potsdam. It's non-conference matchups between these two teams. There's Sheffitz. Sheffitz looking for his second goal, and that one goes by. And it bounds to the Cougars. There's Conti. And Conti will bring it back outside. Cross field pass there to Tom Clifford. Bobo. This is Marcelli to Clifford, and he scores! Tom Clifford with the score for the Cougars. And they have jumped out on top 3-0. Clifford, the senior from West Islip. Marcelli with the assist. 9th goal of the season for Clifford. Three nothing Cougars as they will pick up the ground ball again. It's Amalfi, and he had it knocked away from him. So Jake Armstrong took it away, and Armstrong lost it. Armstrong goes sprawling across the turf, and the Cougars momentarily had the ball. It is still loose. And there was a flag thrown here, a push against the Cougars. That will give the ball to the Bears. 6:06 to play here in the first period. Cougars with a 3-0 lead, with Bobo scoring at 8:38. Sheffitz followed with one, and then Clifford with the goals for the Cougars. It's Matt Kennedy way out there. Amalfi chasing him. And that's taken away by the Cougars. Finally picked up by Russell King. We'll whistle and give it back to Potsdam. Cougars unhappy with that call. They thought the hold should have went the other way. This is Derek Frost, number 11. Pat Morrell. Morrell with the fake, and now the shot, and let's see, did that go in? Yes, it did. So Pat Morrell gets the goal. First goal of the game for Potsdam. And so they're on the board. Cougars still with a 3-1 lead with 5:09 left here in the first quarter. Cougars again come away with the ball off the draw. Looks like Buchanan who came away with the ball. So the Cougars back on the attack. They have 3 goals so far here in the first half. And now that ball is going to go out of bounds, and a break for the Cougars there. And they're going to give it to the Bears. They said it was not touched. So the Bears on the attack. Looking to cut into the lead by the Cougars as we approach the 4-minute mark left here in the first period. Here's Derek Frost, and Frost, that shot off the goalkeeper, and will stay in control of the Bears. Behind the goal there. And there's a nice pass and the score. So the Bears come back. So Ed Doherty, who's just a freshman, that's the nice pass in front. And what was a 3-0 lead for the Cougars now shrinks to 3-2 with 3 minutes and 42 seconds left in the first period. Ball will go to the Bears, so now they'll have an opportunity to tie up the score. Flat takes it behind. Flat tries to come out in front, forced to kick it back outside. This is Kevin Logan, number 18. Number 5 is Kyle Nicholas. It'll fake there, but no place to go with it for Logan. Logan being harassed behind the goal. Now this is Kuntz. Kuntz looks for the shot. Oh, nice save there. 2.5 to go. Here come the Cougars. Nice pass to Sheffitz. Bubble. His shot will go just a little bit wide. .220 to play in the first quarter. 3-2 Cougars. They scored the first 3 goals, and Potsdam has come back with 2 of their own. Special sent it behind the goal. Now Sheehan, there's a nice pass to Boble. His second goal set up beautifully there by the Cougars. Lead back to 4-2. His second goal. So pretty feed from Sheehan to Bobo, and the Cougars lead it by a score of 4-2, or inside of the 2-minute mark left in the first quarter. Flat got in close, tried that pass, not able to connect there. And so Doherty had it, and Flat has it in that corner. Looks for room there, and that was a pass that was intercepted by the goalkeeper. As we hit a minute to play. Cougars very quickly, and there's Sheffitz for the score. Rich Sheffitz gets his second. And the Cougars back to the 3-goal advantage. So the Cougars watch the Bears pull within one, and they've stretched that lead right back out to 3. Just 53 seconds left in the first half. Ball still on the ground, and finally it's picked up for the Bears. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. 5-2. Cougars on top. Donafetti comes from behind the net. Nice pass there, and good defense there for the Cougars. We're down to 5 seconds. Let's see if they'll get this shot off. They do, and it's sticked away. And that's the end of the first quarter. Good quarter for the Cougars. Bobo and Sheffitz with 2 goals each. Cougars with a 5-2 lead. So we will switch sides of the field here. The Cougars will now defend the goal to the left of your screen. Potsdam to the right as we get set for the second period. And the Cougars this time will win the draw. Buchanan very quickly there, and that shot by Bobo was knocked away, but the Cougars able to keep possession. As we open up play in the second, Cougars started off the game with hitting the first 3 goals. That's Conti who bring the ball back. Cougars scored the first 3. Potsdam came back with 2 of their own, and then 2 straight for the Cougars. That was a pass that Bobo was not anticipating. So now here comes Potsdam, trailing 5-2, and the ball taken away there by the Cougars. This is Marcelli. Tom Clifford. Now Sheffitz tried to feed it to Bobo on the run there and not able to handle that pass. Turnover gives the ball to Potsdam. This is number 11, Frost. Trying to come back outside there. That's Morrell. And Matt Kennedy. Morrell trying to get some space there, not able to. And tried to bounce that one by. And it'll be out of bounds, and it'll go to the Cougars. And now the official closer to the goal says that the ball was tipped and is going to go to Potsdam, but now the official closer to the ball overrules him, and the Cougars will keep possession. .12:22 left in the half. Sheehan in control there, and a little pressure put on here by the Bears, and Sheehan will avoid the contact, and his pass almost threw it away. Burkle will go back to get it. Now that's Sheffitz, sends it behind. Anthony Parada. That's Spatial. This is Brad Mills, who is the player of the week in the Skyline Conference. There's his shot. Looked like that one goes off the Bears player. Mills, Cougars played one game last week, and Mills against the Sows. We'll talk about that performance in a second. There's a great pass to Bobo, and the Cougars are up 6-3, and Bobo has the hat trick. That's his third goal. So 6-2 lead for the Cougars. Scoring just about 4 minutes in to the second period. So 6-2 Cougar lead. I was going to tell you about the Mills numbers during that DeSalle's game. At 7 goals, just 9 shots taken during that contest, getting on 7 of 9. So he was the player of the week in the Skyline Conference. Well, we congratulate him. Here come the Bears. That shot won't go. Here comes Sheehan. And Sheehan gets it up quickly. And they try to get it back to him, and it was intercepted by Fremont. It's at 10 minutes to play in the first half. And a 6-2 lead for the Cougars. Bears Trying to do something to get through this defense here for the Cougars. Not able to get anyone free here as we approach the 9-minute to go mark. This is Kevin Logan now in control. Logan being watched there by Burkle. Now rolls the ball out. Now they got the shot there. Finally able to shake free. So Pat Bonafide, he's a freshman. Scores his first goal of the night, and it's 6-3. Cougars still with a 3-goal advantage, and they win the face-off there. Scott Buchanan, number 15. There's Bobo behind the net. Already has 3 goals tonight. Mills is back there, number 42 for the Cougars. Now it's Marcelli, and Marcelli forced to get it back outside to Tom Clifford. Looks like Shefford's behind the net for the Cougars. Marcelli's shot will go wide. Cougars will keep possession. 7:40 as we play the second quarter here. Clifford, nice move there. There's a shot and a save made by the goalkeeper. Quickly downfield for the Bears. As we hit the 7-minute mark, left in the half. Morrell had it now behind the net, trying to come out front to create some space there. It was Kuntz. And Frost with the errant pass there. And it is still a ground ball. That's going to give it to Potsdam. So the Bears with Matt Kennedy. And here's Kennedy looking for the shot. And that taken away by the Cougars. As we hit the 6-minute to go mark. Parada. Hard shot there, the save right there, and not able to get the rebound in. Scooped again and won't go in. 3 opportunities there for the Cougars. Not able to get it off the 2 rebounds there. Off the shot. So they continue with a 3-goal lead. Great opportunity there for the Cougars. Stefan Slama. And a couple of nice saves. Now we have whistles, and Like the officials are going to get together out there. Shelly Shiner is about halfway to the middle of the field there. See who is going to be in possession here. I believe the Bears will put it back in play. Kyle Nichols, number 5 there. They'll send it back on top. Being harassed there is Derek Frost, and Frost finally picks it up for the Bears. Backing out of there is Nichols. Frost. Frost nowhere to go. I'm gonna have to set it up one more time. Onafridi looking for another goal. This time his shot will go wide. There are the Bears again. Try a little scoop shot there. Cougars come away in possession and get it downfield. That's going to be a cross check. The penalty there as Burkle got it. So man up coming up for the Cougars. The referee giving the signal there. So the Cougars the opportunity here. Pick up a shorthanded goal. 1 minute penalty called there. It's a cross check to the head. So here are the Cougars with the man up. An opportunity here to increase their 3-goal lead. Clifford Marcelli has the back out. Tried to pass it in front to Sheehan. That went off his stick and out of bounds. Sheehan cut in front there. The pass went off of his stick. Coming up on 3 minutes left in the half. We have whistles here. It was offside called there on Potsdam, and again the officials are going to get together. Talk over this call. And like Potsdam will keep the ball as the sun is ducked behind a cloud there, so it's a little bit easier to see right here, right now. Its sun is not completely set. Lights are on here at Alumni Stadium. And Potsdam will keep control. They are down a man. And the ball out of bounds to the Cougars. The penalty is just about over here. That'll put everybody at full strength. And now the Potsdam Bears are going to call a timeout. 2:48 left in the half. 6-3 Cougars on top.
Timeout, Potsdam.
Ready to get play back in. Bobo with the ball there in the far corner. And we are back in play here. Cougars with a 6-3 lead over Potsdam. Part of the State University of New York. Marcelli will have to get it out to Burkle. And Burkle sends it behind to Sheffitz. Bobo. Oh, nice pass to Sheffitz and a nice save there. Soma. Back to Sheffitz again as we hit the 2-minute mark. Left in the first half. Marcelli to Clifton. And the Cougars. Now we're going to call a timeout. Now 1:47 left in the half. Cougars with a 6-3 lead.
Timeout called by Kean.
So the Cougars with a 6-3 lead, and coming out of the timeout, we'll have the ball once again. It'll be Clifford, number 20, who has the ball. Just waiting for the officials. The official was over talking to Shelly Shire. There he comes in to your picture, and we're ready to go. Cougars with a 6-3 lead, knocked from behind. And let's see, off the ground ball. And it is going to be picked up for Potsdam. Pass is thrown away, so they're going to turn it right back over to the Cougars. 1 minute and 20. Bobo, his shot, hard shot there. Nice save. Goaltender done a good job in between the pipes there for Potsdam. Cougars have 6 goals and could have a few more if not for some nice goaltending. We've hit the 1 minute mark here in the first half. Cougars scored the first 3 and gave up a couple. Led at the end of the first period 5-2. Now coming in. Oh, there's a nice save there for the Cougars. So Vitale makes the nice save. Keep it at 6-3. Down to 20 seconds. Try to get that pass in front and the turnover. 10 seconds now. And here come the Bears. A long shot there. It was knocked away. And the horn will go off. So two teams play even in the second period. But going into halftime, the Cougars lead Potsdam by a score of 6-3. And the other goal by Tom Clifford. Cougars led 5-2 at the end of 1. At the half, it was 6-3. And we are underway in the third period here. As I mentioned, lights are on. Still a little bit of sun that is coming through. A few more minutes and that the sun will be completely down behind the houses and won't have too much effect. Being able to look out the window and see what's going on this side of the field where the Cougars are attacking here in the third. Stefan Sloma is in goal for SUNY Potsdam, and he has done an outstanding job, as has Dino Vitale, who is in goal starting tonight for the Cougars. There's a shot, another save there by Sloma. The Cougars have had some opportunities to kind of pull away in this game, and again, for the good goaltending, they have not been able to do it. So we're in the opening couple of minutes here of the second half. Matt Kennedy, number 29, as Burkle watches him out there. Morrow being chased there and has ascended behind the goal to Kuntz. Coming in on goal there, and the shot is in for the Bears. Matt Kennedy scoring to start the second half. So that's his first goal of the game. So that pulls the Bears to within 2. Buchanan again wins the faceoff but throws the ball away. So turnover by the Cougars. Gives the Bears an opportunity here. That's the goaltender, Sloma, they're around midfield, and they are offsides. You know, here come the Cougars. There's an open net there, And somehow getting back and sneaking in there, the defense able to make the save. That was number 14, Andrew Swartz. And once again, an offside called against the Bears. Here come the Cougars. Clifford in control. Clifford on at the right side. Still in control of it. Now we'll send it behind the net. Cougars with a 6-4 lead. And the goaltender out of position. Good hustle by the defenders there for the Bears. In particular, Andrew Swords, the freshman who got back there. Now Sheffitz, and Sheffitz scores. Just got it by the goalkeeper in that lower corner of the net. And so Sheffitz with the hat trick. And the Cougars back up by 3. Sheffitz, the top goal scorer for the Cougars, coming in with 21. 3 goals now makes it 24. Bobo, he has 3 goals. And he has 19 goals for the Cougars. 7-4. Cougars on top. 4 minutes into the third here in men's lacrosse action. Getting it across is Scott Buchanan. Now this is Sheehan. Ground ball there. So far nobody able to pick it up, and finally Parada gets the flip. Parada now loses it, and it's picked up by Bobby Morse. Morse to downfield, almost threw it away, but Fremont has it. 18 is Logan. They'll settle in here. 10.5 to play in the third. Cougars with the 3-goal lead have led throughout. 5 goals in the first period for the Cougars. Looking to make a move here. And the double team, but they get it out. There's a shot and a score by Kyle Nicholas. So Nicholas, a senior. And it's 7-5 Cougars. So the Bears have been able to pull within a couple. The Cougars have been able to answer them back usually. We'll see what they do here. 9:57 to play in the third. It's a push there, and Cougars will have possession. Sheffitz behind the goal, and now the sun, I believe, has finally set here and will not be a factor until the lights can take effect here at Alumni Stadium. There's Sheffitz looking for room there. Tried to get it to Sheehan, and Sheehan has it. Special shot goes high. Cougars will stay in possession with 9 minutes, 9 seconds left in the third. available. Tried to feed that one to Sheffitz. I don't think he was ready for that pass. As the pack comes Fremont. Gives it to Donovan. Bears an opportunity to get to within one. They have not gotten that close since it was 3-2. And they scored 2 straight goals to answer the 3 straight that the Cougars had to start out the contest. Here's Kennedy. Lost his footing there for a second. Get it out top there. And, oh, looked like he had the shot. Now goes in and scores. And it's a 1-goal contest now. So Pat Morrow scores his second goal. He scored the first for Potsdam. And so it's 8-9, or 7-6, I should say, 8:09 to play in the third period. 7-6 Cougars on top. And here's an opportunity now, and that one is steered away. So the Bears in control. An opportunity to tie this game up. Cougars led 6-3 at the break. Now halfway through this third period. And Potsdam with an opportunity to tie the score, and they do. As they got it in front to a wide open Rob Kuntz. And just like that, we are tied up at 7 goals apiece. 7 minutes and 15 seconds. Potsdam comes in 3-1 on the season. Cougars looking for their 7th straight victory. They have not lost since opening day. And they're undefeated here at home. Potsdam undefeated on the road at 2-0. So obviously something has to give here. Marcelli is in control for the Cougars. Marcelli is tried to get it to Burkle, and he is decked. So the Cougars will keep possession. Behind the net there. Here comes Sheffitz. His shot. The save is made. Potsdam with the ball. Fremont. Now it's Nicholas. Coming up on 6 minutes to play in the third. Get it outside and set it up. Matt Kennedy. So the Bears looking to tie it up, or rather have tied it up and looking to go ahead here. As this could be their first lead of the evening. There's the shot there. Potsdam will keep possession. Cougars led by as many as 3. Potsdam has not had a lead here this evening. We're inside of 5 minutes left here in the third. We got an opening there, and Potsdam has taken an 8-7 lead. So Pat Morrow scores again. That is his third goal of the night. And for the first time this evening, the Cougars are down 8-7. Ground ball. Still battling for it. And it'll go over to the Cougars. So now it's the Cougars who have to come back. Backpedaling there is Kean. Kean turns. Oh, nice pass in front there to Mills. Not able to get it into the net. Cougars keep possessions. Pescial came away with it. Nice pass there, and Kean flips the bauble. Nice pass there. Pescial had trouble getting that shot off. Like he had an opening there, just could not pull the trigger. Head to the 3-minute mark in the third. Shefford's pass to Kean. And he's going to have to bring it back on top to Parada. Now Kean lost control. And it's picked up for Potsdam. They'll go behind to Nicholas. Here's Nicholas. Feeds it outside. And the Bears, as we wind down to 2 minutes. And behind the goal there now. We're inside of 2. Left in the third period. It's a 1-goal advantage for Potsdam. Looking to make a move there. Not able to do it. Oh, there's a nice pass, and the shot goes wide. It'll be out of bounds. 1:25 left in the third. That shot will whistle wide. 1 minute and 14 seconds. And the Cougars will have it with 1 minute and 10. Racing up the sideline here. Looking for the shot. That one will go wide. And the Cougars will have it with 59 seconds. Marcelli. It's Tom Clifford and Marcelli playing catch there with 45 seconds. That's Bobo behind the net. He's going to come around and score. That's a pretty move by Bobo. His 4th goal. Ties it up at 8. So with 30 seconds left in the 3rd period, tied up at 8. Picked up by the Cougars. Freeman, that shot by Bobo goes wide. 17 seconds left in the 3rd. Clifford tried to get that one low, and a rising shot with 8 seconds. Now down to 5. Nice pass there, and that one goes high. And see, Burkle couldn't believe that he wasn't able to connect on that one. And as the buzzer sounds, Sheffis misses the shot. So we'll head to the 4th period, and we're all tied up at 8 apiece. So Potsdam outscores the Cougars 5-3 in the 3rd period. So we are tied up at 8 as we're set to face off here in the final period. We're waiting for the official to get the ball to bring out there. So now we are set for the face-off to begin the 4th period. And the Cougars will win it. It's picked up there for the Cougars. John Amalfi was in the right place at the right time. So the Cougars are now in control as we're in the opening minutes of play here in the fourth period. It's been a good one here. Cougars jumped out to a 3-0 lead and have led most of the way. And Potsdam did take an 8-7 lead. And Boble's fourth goal of the game tying us up with just 30 seconds left in the third. And so that's where we are now as we play in the fourth. Sheffitz looking for an opportunity there and throws it away. Turnover for the Cougars. And we'll give it to the Bears. Three and 1 the Bears are this year. Undefeated 2-0 on the road. Cougars undefeated at home and have a 6-game winning streak on the line here tonight. Still awaiting the start of the Skyline Conference schedule, which will begin right here at Alumni Stadium on April the 3rd at a Wednesday night against Richard Stockton. Before that, Cougars back here on Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock for Mount Ida College. But right here, 2 minutes in to the fourth, Cougars and Bears are tying up at 8 apiece. Looking to make a move here. The Bears, the pass taken away by the Cougars. Quickly coming down the other way. Now it's the Cougars on the attack with an opportunity to retake the lead. Brad Mills. Bobo has 4 goals tonight. That far sideline. Get out to Marcelli. Cougars move it back. Marcelli on the run. That one was, they might have been kicked aside. Cougars have it. Brad Mills swings it outside, and a low pass there. Nice play to keep it in possession for the Cougars. Ball knocked away and finally picked up again for Kean University. Marcelli. Again, shot past the net. Sheffitz is back there to get it. We're 4 minutes in to this fourth quarter. All tied up at 8. Bobo. Oh, there's a quick shot there. Head past the keeper, and Cougars will keep possession. Now it's Marcelli. Tom Clifford. Head down to 10 minutes to play in the fourth. Bobo. Did it go in? Yes, it did. Sean Bobo scores once again for the Cougars. That's his 5th goal of the night. And it's 9-8 Cougars. .10:02 left in the game. So the Cougars have rallied back to take the 1-goal lead. Buchanan won the face-off. So here are the Cougars. Nice pass there. And Mills is hit after he took that shot. There's a penalty flag that came up as Mills was clearly hit after he took that shot. Took a cross check. Sheehan in possession behind the net. Here, Shelly Shiner yelling to his team, take your time here, use some clock here. There's a shot that will go wide by Sheehan. Now we'll get the penalty that was called. Looks like number 17. Pat Nealon will come off. And now the official is going to go back and make sure he has the correct call, and then they will get together. But Nealon is already off the field. So now the official will trot back and give the penalty. It's another cross stick to the head by the Bears. It's going to be a 1-minute penalty. He decked Mills after he shot the ball. So man up for the Cougars. Have that advantage for 1 minute. That pass was tipped away, but Sheffids has it. Nice pass there, and the score right there by the goal. That's Brad Mills for the Cougars. So a shorthanded goal for the Cougars. Mills, his first of the game. I'll give Clifford an assist. And it's 10-8. Kean University on top. 8:26 left in the 4th. Possession to the Cougars, who have a 2-goal lead and will take a timeout. 8:20 left in the game. Cougars back up by 2. So the Cougars, as you can see, some very threatening clouds out past the video board here at Alumni Stadium. But actually above us, above the field, actually, there are clear skies. But the forecast does call for some rain later on this evening, and we're probably going to get out of here without having anything fall from the skies this evening. Cougars have scored 3 straight. They trailed 8-7. They now lead it 10-8. Bubble with a couple of goals and Mills in that streak for the Cougars. Halfway through this fourth period, there's a nice pass, and that shot bounces past the goal. That was Matt Kennedy who came in and took that shot, number 29. Now the Bears. Defense forces them to back out as we approach 7 minutes left here in the fourth. Losing his footing there and forced to go back outside was Kennedy. And a good defense there by King. Spinning move and the shot, and Vitale comes away with the ball. It was Derek Frost who took that shot. Here are the Cougars. Marcelli coming in from the right side. Tried to pass that one off to Mills, and Mills not able to haul that one in. And quickly down the other way come the Bears. That shot goes whistling wide. Brady Fremont with that last shot. Losing that one is flat. We hit the 6-minute mark left here in the fourth. 2-goal lead for the Cougars. So good effort here tonight by the Cougars. Got off to the 3-goal lead, fell behind, and able to battle back with 3 goals. One late in the third to tie it at 8, and then 2 more here. And that's the goal for Kevin Logan Jr. for Potsdam. And so they hang in there. Logan scores his first goal of the night, and it's 10-9. Cougars. Snaps at the 3-goal run for the Cougars. 5 minutes and 25 seconds left in the 4. Now an opportunity for the Bears looking to tie. A loose ball, and the Cougars are going to come away with it. Goes upfield very quickly here, and that shot looked like a save by the goalkeeper. Inside of 5 minutes to play. 1-goal lead for the Cougars. As they will settle in, the Bears will. Getting from instructions from their sideline as Frost was in control. Coming up on the 4-minute mark. Coming out front. Ball knocked away by the Cougar defense. The Bears keep it. Oh, nice save by Vitale. Vitale with a nice save for the Cougars. Keeps their lead at 1. King gets it across midfield, and now the Cougars lose control. Now 3.5 to play as Fremont, and the shot there, a score to tie it up. That Doherty, I believe, with the score, number 27. And so now we are tied up at 10. 3 minutes, 32 seconds left. Cougars will win the draw. Chaffetz. Coming up on 3 minutes left here in the 4th. Tied up at 10. Mills. And at Chaffetz. We'll bring it out and now look for the shot. And that goes out of bounds, and Cougars keep possession. 2:27 left in regulation time as we are tied up at 10. Knocked away. See who's going to pick up that ground ball. Cougars come away with it. And it's Marcelli, and the Cougars are going to call for timeout. 2:07 left in the 4th. Tied up at 10 apiece. Two minutes, 7 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Cougars and Bears tied up at 10. Sean Bobo with 5 goals for the Cougars. Chaffetz has 3. Cougars in possession. Sheehan, number 12. And that's Clifton. Tom Clifford with the ball. That's Mills. Cougars looking to go ahead here. Clifford send it back behind. There's a nice pass to Mills. And Mills scores with 1:37 seconds. Brad Mills, his second straight goal. And so the Cougars back on top with 1:37 seconds. So the Cougars with a 1-goal lead. 1:37 seconds. Left here in the contest. Cougars looking for their 7th straight win of the season. And Mills coming off that 7-goal performance last week against DeSales. And let's see, the officials checking the stick. Still looking at the stick. Shelly Shiner is about 2 steps on the field. And there's the flag that's thrown. It looks like they're going to be taking the goal away from the Cougars. So the officials Shelly Shiner is still out talking to the officials, and they are going to check it one more time. So the Cougars with a 1-goal lead. Now the official coming over to talk to Shelly Shiner. So the goal by Mills makes it 11-10. The penalty is going to give the Potsdam team a man out. There is Shelly Shiner pleading his case down to the 3 officials out there. 1:37 seconds left. See the official in the middle who is not in agreement with the coach. You see him shaking his head. So the officials now head back out, and Shelly Shiner, who minus his hat, and so it'll just be the penalty on the Cougars. Good news is they will stay in the lead, but they will be down a man. Minute 37 left, so the goal stands. It's 11-10. Man up for Potsdam as they look to tie the score here. Minute and 20 left. Behind the net there. And they throw it away. Bears lose possession. 1:08 to play. And Potsdam is going to call a timeout, I believe. Yes, they do. 1:06 to go. Big turnover there. 1:06 left, and the Cougars trying to hold on to a one-goal lead. One minute, 6 seconds left. Cougars will have the ball. Leading by one. They're down a man. Zach Williams. And Williams sends it downfield. And let's see, they won't be able to catch up to that one. So the Bears will have it. Fremont gets it downfield. 45 seconds. The man up for Potsdam. And with 42 seconds, they'll use another timeout. Cougars with a one-goal lead with 42 seconds left. Just 42 seconds left in the contest in regulation time. Potsdam has an opportunity here to get even. They have the man up. They have the ball. 40 seconds left. Last time they had possession, they turned the ball over. Almost turned it over there, down to 25 seconds. Out deep there. Now 20 seconds. Trying to bring the ball is Kuntz. Kuntz has the backup. Now they force it behind the net, coming around. There's a shot, and it will go wide. The Cougars will get it with 5 seconds. It'll be Cougar ball, and that will do it. The Cougars with an exciting 11-10 victory. There you see a happy Cougar team. They remain undefeated here at home. Their 7th straight win overall. They're 7-1 on the season. And the Bulldogs fall to 3-2. The officials are still on the field, so let's hold on right here. Yep, they are getting their jackets. So that is, in fact, the final score. Great opportunity here for Sean Bobo. He scores 5 goals. Sheffitz with 3. And the Cougars an 11-10 victory. Cougars play again Saturday afternoon. Mount Ida College will be here for a 2 o'clock start. Tomorrow night, we will have men's volleyball for you from Harwood Arena. Once again, our final score, Kean University 11, Potsdam 10. From Alumni Stadium, I'm Wayne Avery. So long, everybody.